Hello friends, happy day 2 of our Silver in 7, which reminder is the goal to help you get 3 friends started on their Plexus journey in 7 days. So yesterday we talked about being a product of the product. You guys are going to continue that today by sharing in your stories. If you are new to stories, that's okay. Just go for it. If you really don't want to post in your stories, you can also post just on your regular social media. What I want to talk about today, our challenge for today is to make a list and reach out to 3 of those people. So, and I gave some sample messages in our little challenge write-up of the day, but I want to talk about a few options and some brainstorming techniques for creating a list. So number 1, we have a link in our virtual office that is titled Leads You Didn't Know You Had. I forgot it for a second. Leads You Didn't Know You Had. I'll put the link to that as well below after this in case you want to check it out. But it's just kind of a good memory jogger of like, oh yeah, I do know those people, or I do know these people. The second thing, there's something called the Frank's list, and you think through each category. So friends, relatives, acquaintances. I've also seen this one be appointments. So like your hair lady or things like that. N for neighbors, K for kid contacts. And then you can add an S on the end for service organizations. So places you volunteer, maybe your church, things like that. The third thing, and this is the one I really want to highlight. This one's my favorite for people when you're just getting started. Those first 2 are really good for maybe after you've already added a few people, you've already shared on social media, you've already talked to your mom, your sister, your cousin, your best friend, your close neighbor that you talk to every day. You've already talked to those people, and then you're like, okay, now what do I do? Those first 2 lists that I mentioned are great for that. But the last one that I want to talk about is my favorite for when you're getting started. And it is called the 20 best and the 20 blessed. So your goal is 40 people when you're doing this one. So today's challenge is to at least take 3 to 5 minutes and write down names. So I think you could probably do 40 names in 5 minutes, but keep in mind today's focus is to get 3 people to message. But the 20 best and the 20 blessed is my favorite list to start new people with. And this is what it looks like. Your 20 best are the 20 people that you are like, I want them to do this with me. If I had my best case scenario, these 20 people would do this with me. Maybe they'd be amazing at the business because people like them, they're honest, they're positive, they're encouraging, they add value already. So you know that they would be great at this opportunity, right? They'd be great at this business because that's what we do is add value and love on people. Right? So 20 best are people that you are like, my day would be made if these people would do this with me. The 20 blessed are 20 people that would be blessed by the products or the income opportunity. People that need the products in their health or need the business opportunity in their life. I'm going to tell you right now, I have learned the hard way that just because we know someone needs it doesn't mean they're necessarily going to be on board. But those are also a really great list of people to start with to say, hey, this is really impacting my life and I would love to share how it could help you. Are you open to learning more? People on that list that maybe somebody that's struggling with something, maybe their gut health or diabetes or something that we know our products can help with, to say, listen, I've just started these products and the testimonies I'm reading are blowing my mind. Would you be open to learning more? Like, hey, I saw one that was about fill in the blank that they struggle with. Would you be open to checking it out and learning more to see if this might be a fit for you? Right? I love ending in a question. But 20 best and 20 blessed are 2 of my favorite little lists to work on in the beginning. So there's a few tips on how to work on your list. I'll put a couple resources below, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.